Hi everybody, welcome on board this Pioneer Yacht for a look around her interior in glorious virtual reality. So what does that mean to you? Well, that means you can look around where you like, when you like. All you need to do is click and drag or swipe your screen up, down, left or right, and you can look around to your heart's content and not have to look where I'm looking. And we hope that this really great feature will allow you to feel what it's like to be in this space, how the space flows, etc. before you even set foot on board. How cool is that? Now, some people are sensitive to the camera movement, so if that may be you, I will let you know when the camera's going to be moved, so you can avert your eyes, and then when the camera's safely back down, I will let you know, and you can return to the tour with me, but let's hope that doesn't happen. And don't excuse the odd dab, because it's very, very hot today. It's very rainy, it's very humid. We're just coming out of the really hot period in August 2022, so I'm having to dab a little bit. Apologies. Anyway, here we are, we're inside the boat, so let's talk about head height, the all-important head height. So it's obviously higher at the back than the front, only just there, but at the back here, where I'm standing now, it's probably about 5'11", possibly just under 6 feet, going down slowly, but as you can see, I'm 5'9", and I'm still not ducking until I get to here, so really good in here. We've got a nice bright headlining here, a moulding, so to clean it, we need to just give it a wipe, no hanging down vinyl or anything like that, excuse me. Either side, two nice big windows here, lots of light coming in. We've got handles here, we've also got handles here, so when we're coming into the boat in a seaway, we're coming down here, we go straight to this handle and then to this handle, and we're through to the heads or the forward cabin, so really nice and well thought out. Curtains both sides as well on nice little runners, so nice and easy to open and close. And we've got these two portholes here as well. I don't know what they're there for. I think they're just there to add character because you can't really see forward, but does let a little bit of light in, gives that boat that little extra je ne sais quoi. What else can we say about this area? So let's pick a corner. So we'll go to the starboard aft corner first, just after the companionway. So going up and down the companionway, really nice and easy. We've got good access to look at the engine. Let's see if we want to. We just lift that out of the way. We can have a look to make sure the engine's purring away quickly. If we need access to the engine, this all just pulls away with one bolt and one catch out of the way, no problem at all. And then in the starboard aft corner, you can see we've got a nice big wide long berth. I'm not sure where the cushion's gone, so we might have to consider getting a new cushion there. But underneath we have batteries, we have an inverter, we have the main isolators, etc. On the outboard side, we've got the electric switch. The electrics panel, we've got the engine control panel, which is really nice and handy and out of the weather, which is great. Moving forward slightly, you can see we've got outboard shelves fiddled, we've got the radio, we've got Garmin GPS, we've got the stereo, and we've got a nice deep nav table there, which looks big enough to work with your larger chart, so really rather good. Also, we've got this bulkhead here to hang on to as we go forward, just feeling like a proper boat. Very nice. Now, on the starboard side, if we move forwards, you can see we've got a nice long berth here. We've got a trotter box here, so a bit longer than it looks. Underneath, we've got a water tank. Behind, we have more storage, and we've got lots of cupboards behind, well, 3 cupboards either side, with fiddled shelf there as well, so lots of storage. We've got a row of hooks here as well to hang bits and pieces from, as we do have on this side. Very good indeed. So looks comfy, feels comfy, doesn't feel, it doesn't smell damp down here, that actually feels okay. Looking at the carpet, I'd probably just change this because that would really lift this area. And looking over on the port side here, you can see it's pretty much a mirror of the starboard side. Nice long berth, again the trotter box goes all the way under the sink where you are, and we have 3 more storages here with fiddle shelves, nice deep shelves. On the forward bulkhead, as I mentioned, we have handles, we've got 2 stereo speakers, we've got the clock and barometer, etc. All feeling like she has everything you would expect to find on a boat like this, really. Needs a wipe, needs a clean, but feels good and solid to me. Let's finish this compartment off by looking at the galley. So you are sitting on the sink cover, so I can't show you in the sink at the moment, but it is beneath you. A little bit of chopping area when we've got the cover in, bit of chopping space here, and then if we come after the port aft corner, you can see we've got the Flavel unit here, or the Flavel cooker, gimbaled, good cookers these, stood the test of time, and we've got 2 burners, we have a grill, and we have a cooker under there as well. Really rather fab. I know because I have one too on Moody Blue. On the outboard side, you can see we have plate stowages, we've got a fridge with refrigeration machinery under there. Can't get my finger in it, but there is one there, and we have 2 cupboards underneath there for your pots and pans, etc. So really nice and handy for passing the cup of soups, cups of tea out there. receiving them back and also passing them that way to anybody eating in there. Although do be aware, I don't know of the existence of a saloon table here, so that might be something you want to consider. But you can just buy the fold away ones these days, and they'll just fold away, probably stick in the locker up there. Very good. I like it down here. I really like vintage boats, as you might imagine. Right then, let's pick you up. And we'll take you for a trip to the head first. There we go. So it's looking to me like this door latches back to give you privacy from the forward compartment, and this one probably latches back to give you privacy from the after or from the main saloon there. Once you're in, as you can see, the seat is on a pedestal. There's good standing height for most men, I should imagine, or most women or ladies, but there will be a bit of a crouch if you're any more than an average height. But anyway, you're sitting on the port side looking starboard. We have a manual head, we have a cupboard behind it as well, and pretty much a standard heads compartment, so that's good. So let's pick you up again. We'll close that door, if I can do it without slamming it, and put you in the forward cabin. There we are. Before we talk about the forward cabin, I will just close this door properly, that's good, and open this door here. You may not be able to see it from where you are, but we have a lovely whacking great big compartment here for your longer items of garment or your wet fowlies, etc., to drain away to bilge. Little window in there too, very nice. And the forward cabin itself, if I just lock that up, the forward cabin itself, pretty much a standard layout really. You've got a berth, port and starboard, look like a reasonable length, look wide enough to me as well. Little shelf either side too, and it looks there is provision for an infill here, so you could have a big nice double bed, but I haven't seen that on board, so I don't know if it exists. Maybe you might be the person to buy this boat, turn it upside down and find out where that infill's gone. If not, a piece of marine ply and a cushion is all you need. Other than that, it looks like a nice, decent sized compartment. I think you could sit here and read, no problem at all. Obviously we have the baby stay support here, which under some conditions may be removable, but you would need to check. But other than that, looks nice and comfy, does what it says on the tin. Right then, let's pick you up again for the final time, and we'll take you through and place you on the chart table so you can have a slightly different view of this area. So this has been Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers, just taking you for an interior tour of this Pioneer yacht to give you an idea of what things are where, her layout, and what she feels like to be on board. Thanks for watching, and do tune into our YouTube channel for lots of videos from everything from tiny little fishing boats to whacking great big gin palaces. It would be lovely to see you there. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care.